Hello, in this video we're going to talk about something called Google Places for Business. When someone, yourself or a candidate or a client, does a search on Google for a term like staffing Kansas City, oftentimes you'll see a map pop up in search results. And you can see that on the right side of the screen here. On that map there's several different staffing firms listed, and each has an address and a bit more information on those. In order to show up on this map, one thing that you need to do is create a Places for Business page. And in fact, Google may have already created one for you. It might already exist, but you can take control of that page and alter the information that's presented there. To do this, what you're going to do is navigate to google.com/business/places for business. And right from there you can get started, and there's no cost for this. All you're going to do is click Get Started for free. You'll be taken to a dashboard. You see that I already have some listings here. That's just because we've claimed some accounts for a few of firms that we work with. But what you'll see is the option to add a business. So I'm going to click that link, and the way Google Places works is that it looks up your business by phone number. So go ahead and type your business phone number in, and it is going to pull up your listing. If a listing already exists, you'll see it populated here, and if you don't see your business, you have the opportunity to add a new listing. So let's say, for example, that this is your business. What I suggest doing is clicking on the Edit button. This is going to take you to a page that has some basic information about about your company, and you can go and correct any information that's wrong, change a phone number, add additional information too. For example, your email address. Make sure that you have your website listed. This can help increase an inbound link back to your site. Make sure that you add a description. When you add a description, use keywords in that. If you're a staffing firm in Kansas City, make sure that staffing in Kansas City is one of the keywords that's in your description. Think about other terms like recruiting, recruiter, employment agency. Make sure that those all get added to your description. And then add a category. For example, you may want to add employment agency as a category. And you can add multiple categories, so think about categories that relate to your business and the terms that you want to rank well for. Make sure that there's a category for those and then add them. And last but not least, you can update your hours of operation if it makes sense. Most of the time for a staffing firm, you may want to consider not specifying operating hours. You can have the option to update payment options if you want. You can add photos, so to personalize your page, upload a photo of your staff, of your office, and you can add up to 10 photos here, so take advantage of that. If you have a video that introduces your company, make sure you get that up on YouTube and add it to your page. And you can add up to 5 videos, so maybe you have some helpful videos on how to act in an interview or what top interview questions you should be asking candidates are. Make sure that you get those videos added to this page. It will further enrich the page and help position you as an expert in your local market. Once you're happy with the listing, you're going to go ahead and click Submit. This is going to take you to a verification page, and you may have the option to verify this by phone. If so, what's going to happen is Google will call you with an automated call. They'll give you a PIN number, and you have to come back and enter that PIN number. In many cases, though, the only option will be to verify this by postcard, in which case they will send a postcard out to your address with a PIN number. Once you get that PIN number, come back to Google Places, enter that PIN number, and your address will be live. Your page will be live. I get the question a lot of times too, my listing on Google is wrong. They have an old phone number, or they have the wrong phone number, or my suite number isn't listed there. You follow the same process that we just walked through to get those issues corrected. Now keep in mind, it's not instantaneous. It takes a little bit of time, and you do have to walk through this verification process. But once you do claim that listing, it gives you more control, lets you update the information that's on your page, helps position you as an expert in the market, and hopefully helps drive more traffic to your website instead of a competitor's, because you're now listed hopefully on that map. If you have any questions about this process, please feel free to give us a call at Haley Marketing Group, or reach out to us at support@haleymarketing.com, and we would be happy to help.